Welcome back to Galarian. We spent some time and talked to a bunch of people. Talked to Anevia, talked to Wendawog, talked to Sela, talked to a woman down here, a scholar, and got a sword that I tucked into my stash, so I don't have it here. We talked to Irabeth. So I think I'm going to start this off by leveling. So we're going to go do me first. And we're going to go into Seeker. And we're going to put a point in mobility. And actually, I'm going to put both in mobility. And then we're going to do a weapon focus as Scythe, because with our background as farmhand, that is what we want to do. So that's it for me. Now if we go into our inventory, I can equip this Masterwork Scythe here, and we go from having 2 attacks at +7 to hit, doing 6 to 11 damage, to a 1 attack at +10, doing 9 to 15 damage. And critical is 4x as opposed to 2x unarmed. So overall, this is going to be a better weapon for us. Fewer attacks, yes, but I think we're going to end up hitting more often, which is nice. Next, we are going to go over here and talk to this guy. And actually, what this guy does is he will allow us to respec our characters or hire mercenaries if we want to use characters that we make instead of the companions that you find along the way in the story. So we need to go here, and for next we'll do Sela. So we're going to take her to Scald. So she gets taken back all the way to her first level up, which will make her a level 1 in Paladin and level 1 in Battle Scion, which is what we're going to go with. She is going to get mobility, persuasion because her charisma's high. Put a point in perception and use magical device. That way she can use scrolls and such. Here we're going to do extend spell. And we're going to get grease and sleep. Just a couple really, for low level anyways, really good crowd control spells. And this is what we look like. She, like a barbarian, she does get rage. She gets bardic knowledge, courtly presence, and weapon and armor proficiency. Now, since she's going to be a caster, she's not going to be able to use heavy armor, which is a bummer, but she'll be able to buff herself and still have a decent armor class. So that'll be that. Then we take another level in Scald. Basically, this is the only level in Paladin that she is going to get. So with this level, we're going to take Battle Scion, and let's get another mobility, another persuasion, use magical device, and perception is always nice. Like I've said, I hate missing perception checks, so I'm gonna bump that right up. Next, we could get lingering performance, but what I think I'm going to do is Raging Song for additional 6 rounds a day. And then let's go into Combat Trick and do Power Strike. Choose to take a -1 penalty to all melee attack rolls and combat maneuver checks to gain a +2 bonus on all melee damage rolls. So there are some drawbacks, but I think it's going to be worth it. So here we are going to take, let's see. I'm going to take Cure Light Wounds. We've got Camellia that can do it, but it would be nice to have another person. So let's do that. So that is going to be her. She's 1 level in Paladin and 2 in Battle Scion. We're going to do the same thing, I think, for other characters. So let's look at Camellia here. So with her, we are still going to take the Spirit Hunter. There's just a couple things I want to change. Put these 2 here. We are going to take Ice Plant to gain a +2 natural armor bonus to AC. So that's nice. So that'll bump her AC up nicely. So then we are again going to go into Spirit Hunter. Yep. And put these in here. And then we're going to go weapon focus on the rapier. Since she's already got proficiency in that. And we get these new spells, which are so nice. It's so nice to have some buffs. And that'll be it for her. So let's go back to Hilor. And then retrain Windwog. So we're going to take a level in Witch. This will be... She'll have 1 level in Fighter and then a level in Witch. Going to put both of these in Mobility. We are going to take a Lizard Familiar because it gives us a +1 natural armor bonus to AC and a +2 bonus on perception checks. This one, let's go Strength. And then Ice Plant. So another +2 natural armor bonus to AC. Here, another Cure Light Wounds, because we can't have too much. I'm tempted to get Inflict Light Wounds, just because it would be nice to have another person that could heal Darian, my main character. I wonder if I can get her to write that, since I have the scrolls, write that to her spell book. So I guess in that case, I'm going to get Mage Armor and, yeah, Ear Piercing Scream. And then she gets these as well. From here, we're actually going to go into Barbarian and Instinctual Warrior. And then we're going to put this in Mobility, Perception, and Nature. And here we are going to grab Dodge. And that'll be it. So that's all of our levels. So let's take a look at her and go into our inventory. Can I? I can. Okay. Copy the spell book. So I could have gotten something else there, but that's all right. I mean, better than nothing. Now let's look at our spell book. All right. So we can't cast any of these yet, but we can cast these, and I've got to put some spells in hers. Can I copy stuff into yours now? No. No, we didn't change her. What's your spell book? You don't have any. Oh, and you've just got spell slots. That's all right. Great. So, look at your spell book here. I want to get... This will be nice when I can get this as a communal. And an inflict light wounds, just to have that. Bane is nice too, though. And that's a good crowd control. Alright, so I'm going to do is this. Bark skin. Bull strength goes up there. Cool. And I don't have any level 3s yet. Alright. Good work. So to take a look at our journal. So we talked to Horgus. We have to go to Horgus's mansion with Camellia. We've got to scout the Tower of Estrad. We have to go find the storyteller at the library, see if he's there. And gather allies. And then if we're out in the city, we have to be aware that the next wave of attack could come, and if we don't come back to this tavern, bad things could happen. And then we've got our first companion quest. We need to find Janna Eldori, Seela's friend. And we have to look in Market Square. And there's an errand where it would be nice to have a bridge to cross the Market Square, because there's a rift that divides the city. So I think we need to gather our party and head forth. First, I'm going to make a hard save here. All right. Now, if I remember right, yes, there was loot. Oh, that's my loot. Purifying solution. Anything in here? Nope, this was the other one. We can go to the basement. Might as well. Ooh, more stuff down here. Oh, hello. Alright, so there's a tiefling back here that's playing tricks on the guards. That's funny. Now we can probably talk to him. Woljif. I mean, we're gonna talk to him, but loot. What does these do? Let's pull this. Oh, now there's a door out. Wonder if that was a good idea. We'll find out, won't we? Let's talk to the guard. No? Alright. Let's talk to...
Hey, Chief. Hey, Dreamboat, come over here. I want to talk to you about something. Something really important.
Quit bothering the decent people in here, Woljif, or I'll knock your teeth out!
What's it to you, Delvin Dum-Dum? You were told to guard me, and I'm not stopping you. But no one told me I had to shut my trap.
Who are you?
Woljif. Woljif Jefto. I deal in useful things. I can get you whatever you want. Anything. But there's just one problem.
What do you want from me?
I'll lay it out for you. Simple job, 30 minutes tops. We go someplace, talk to someone, and in return, whatever you want, I'll get it for you. Some extra rations? No problem. Armor, weapons, scrolls, you name it. It's as good as yours. If you need my help with something, whistle and I'll be there. I'm handy enough with knives too, and even my magic know-how isn't too shabby.
Okay.
What a load of guff! If you were good at magic, you wouldn't be stuck in here now, would you?
Don't you listen to him, Chief. He'd find fault with the Queen herself. I'll be useful to have in battle, and I'll sell whatever you want at a reasonable price. It's your lucky day. You won't meet another gem like me in Canabras.
Why are you in chains?
Does it really matter? Don't get hung up on the past, Chief. Don't look to the future. Live in the here and now.
He was caught thieving.
Your shadow. What was that?
Get me out of here and I'll tell you. And don't worry, it's not contagious.
I can't help you while you're chained up here. How can I free you?
That's easy. You know Irabeth? Feisty looking gal, always wears armor. You can't miss her. She's the meanest fighter in the whole city. When you see her, put in a good word for me, will ya? Tell her there's this guy Woljif locked up for no good reason in the Defender's Heart. Well, for the follies of his youth. And he really wants to get out on bail so he can keep up his good behavior and make a contribution to society. You got that? Will you do it?
Possible new companion? Alright, I'll talk to Irabeth about your situation.
I knew I could count on you. Knew it the moment I laid eyes on you.
We'll talk later.
I'm gone.
Oh. The button won't budge. I'm just going to pull all the levers. And now try the button. Button won't budge. There's a puzzle here.
Follow my steps.
Something happened. Aha. A yellowed letter. Cool. there's more in here. Missed the chest. What is this? Alluring charisma. Alright, that can go on me. And now I have a +5 in charisma. We can get this. Nice. Very cool. That's probably everything. All right, let's go back upstairs.
Let's head out.
All right, guys, I think that's where I'm going to cut it for today. Maybe a little shorter than usual, but we made some good progress. Talked to Woljif, and next we'll go talk to Irabeth. We solved a puzzle. I am having a lot of fun, and I hope you are too. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.